What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Realville, the most non-biased, say it with me, non-partisan, non-political show right here on YouTube. We talk about a variety of topics, but we try to keep it right here. Let me see, straight down the middle. You know how we do it. I was thinking on today's topic, YouTube, Google, Facebook. I was watching a video of a guy. I don't even know who the guy is, but I was just taking my deep dive into YouTube, and I was watching a video of a guy that talked about how these algorithms are basically ruining society, or what they're calling, they're using the algorithms to change human behavior. And I was thinking, how dangerous are companies like these big tech companies? How dangerous are they going to be 10 years from now? We've seen how they've been able to influence elections, influence just regular societal behavior, something that wasn't a societal norm a few years ago. They just slowly, everybody's starting to accept it. Everybody's starting, just regular things like that. You take something like the Second Amendment. They can sway that one way or another. The Supreme Court. Most people for my whole life have always thought the Supreme Court was the ultimate court. It was basically something that was undefiled almost. But now what we're seeing through social media, through the big tech companies, is you're starting to see them starting to push out content more and more about how maybe we don't need the Supreme Court. Maybe the Supreme Court should be disbanded, or, even the Constitution. You would never think growing up in this country where the Constitution is law that you'll see as much content talking about changing the Constitution, getting rid of the Constitution, or the Constitution doesn't mean what it means. Just all of these things are brought about by what the algorithm, which is just it's a lie to stand behind. The company is the algorithm. I don't really believe there's no such thing as or any such thing as an algorithm. I think the companies can go in, just like this interview I was watching today. These companies can go in and turn on and off different things that they want to get pushed out and different things that they don't want to get pushed out. We learned about that when 2019, 2020. Where they just went in and they can just throttle everything back that's on this side and push everything that's with their company's agenda. I was wondering, 10 years from now, what is that going to look like? These are things I sit in my bed or sit on my couch and I think, 15 years from now, what is that going to look like? We can handle it now. We're handling it now. But as you're starting to see the ChatGPTs and all these other little technology companies and companies that are going to come in the future, I believe there's going to be bigger, better, badder companies in the future with more technology and stronger technology and smarter, more sophisticated technology than what Google has, which Google is, YouTube and all of this, more sophisticated than Meta, than Facebook. What is that going to look like when, if you don't like what we're pushing, you don't see anything? Or the only thing you're going to see on a search is exactly what we want you to see, which is kind of where we are now. You don't believe it, but if you go to other countries, different search engines in other countries will yield you different results than what you can get here. Like, why can't I have a broader view of what the truth is other than just what you think that it is? And I don't think it matters. You can go to Google, you can go to the Bings, you can go to all these search engines. Eventually, what I'm telling you is eventually they all erode to the side of what they think you should know. I guess that's why libraries, you just had the books, but that's how knowledge is. But I think now knowledge isn't in the library. You had the whole library. You go through, you find what you want. On Google, the first 10 pages, the first 50 pages is just what they want you to see. So you can scroll through page after page after page. It's just going to be what they want you to see. You have to go to a whole nother country to see something else.